I have spoken before about love, about longing, about the way a heart can burn, like a candle that refuses to die in the wind. But tonight, I will not talk about love. Tonight, I will talk about my other problems. The quiet ones, the hidden ones, the ones that sit beside me when everyone else leaves. I have a problem with silence, not the beautiful silence of dawn when the sky blushes softly, like it learned shyness from a bride, not the peaceful silence that wraps around the earth before the first call to prayer rises gently toward heaven. I mean the heavy silence, the kind that presses on my chest like invisible hands, the kind that makes me hear my own doubts echoing louder than any voice outside. I have a problem with overthinking. My mind is a crowded street in a restless city, traffic of memories, horns of regrets, billboards of what if. What if I had spoken sooner? What if I had stayed quiet? What if the road I chose is the wrong one? My thoughts never sleep. They pace, they argue, they build mountains out of whispers. And sometimes I wish I could switch them off like a tired light bulb that has done enough for the night. I have a problem with pretending I am fine when my heart feels like cracked glass, pretending I am strong when the smallest disappointment can shake me, pretending I don't care when I care too much. I smile like a professional actor performing bravery on a stage of expectations. But when the curtains close, I remove the mask and the truth stares back at me. I have a problem with expectations. My own, other people's, the world's. They stack up like books I never asked to read. Be successful, be patient, be perfect, be better. But no one tells me how to breathe under the weight of be. I have a problem with fear. Not the loud fear of thunder or darkness, but the quiet fear of not being enough, not rich enough, not smart enough, not brave enough, not lovable enough. It follows me like a shadow that never asks permission, and some days it whispers so convincingly that I almost believe it. I have a problem with comparison, scrolling through other people's victories while I count my invisible battles. They show the highlight reels. I live the behind the scenes. Their smiles look permanent. Mine feels rented. I compare my chapter 3 to someone else's chapter 20 and wonder why my story seems slower. But I forget. Even flowers bloom. At different times, I have a problem with trust. Trusting people, trusting promises, trusting that good things won't disappear. Because I have seen things change without warning. I have seen forever turn into goodbye. So now, even when happiness knocks, I open the door carefully, as if joy might be temporary. I have a problem with holding on to memories, to mistakes, to words someone said years ago. They replay in my head like old songs I never chose to hear again. I'm disappointed in you. You should have known better. You're not ready. I carry them like unnecessary luggage on a journey that is already long. I have a problem with letting go of people who slowly walked away, letting go of dreams that didn't survive reality, letting go of versions of myself that no longer exist. Sometimes I hold on to pain because it feels familiar, and familiarity, even when it hurts, can feel safer than the unknown. I have a problem with patience. I want answers now, success now, peace now. I plant seeds today and expect trees tomorrow. But life moves in its own rhythm. And I am still learning that waiting is not weakness, it is preparation. I have a problem with anger, not explosive anger, but the quiet kind that sits in the corner and watches, the kind that remembers every unfair moment. Every time I stayed silent when I should have spoken, every time I gave more than I received. It simmers, and sometimes it spills into words I later wish I could take back. I have a problem with loneliness, even in crowded rooms, even among friends. There are moments when I feel like a stranger in my own life, like everyone else, received a manual on how to live confidently, and I miss the distribution day. I have a problem with hope. Yes, hope, because I hope too much. I imagine beautiful futures. I believe in impossible comebacks. I trust in miracles. And when reality does not match my imagination, the fall feels deeper. But still, I hope again, because without hope, what would remain? I have a problem with my past. It knocks on my door when I try to sleep. It reminds me of who I was, who I hurt, who hurt me. It shows me old versions of my face and asks, have you changed? Sometimes I answer proudly. Sometimes I look away. I have a problem with the future. It is a foggy road with no visible end. Will I succeed? Will I fail? Will I become the person I dream of being? The uncertainty both excites and terrifies me. I have a problem with myself, with my hair,